Looks like the stream may be cut out for a second, but should still be fine. Apparently my internet's not the greatest for streaming, but that should still be okay. Normally it only has one or two issues. We got engineers. These are pretty cool. Hopefully he doesn't do brown or black so that I can sandwich something. What does this track have? It's got a town. It's also got around two sanctuaries. No, it's hitting the town. Fakirs, alright. Giants again? I think it's giants. People of giants. I'm not gonna make every game a sandwich. I just felt like today I felt like one. I think sandwiches are a good way. A little. So I think it's a good trap. It's not really a good trap for any of these factions. Engineers would prefer their TPs a little bit earlier from my experience, and they don't really like the round 2 big building. The Kias can go for the round 2 big building, but double teeps are maybe not amazing. Giants don't have a big building tile and a sandwiched and would prefer their big building around 1. Alchemists are almost certainly the best faction here, even though they do miss the big building tile, which they are a little bit sad about, I would assume. We have an engineer's bid. I don't know why we don't like alchemists. Alchemists are like really strong on this map from my experience. Maybe not super strong, but they're pretty good. And they're in 4th seat, they can start on the priest. you might be starting out in the distant islands as alchemists here, because having 2 ship instead of 3 ship is quite good, and B3 is much more likely to get stuck than. Although, on the other hand, I5 is pretty good. I might like that more, actually. Fakirs are also strong. I've seen some pretty good Fakirs games. Although, let's see, I think we go Priest and then Giants. I think are probably on Work Power, but they might be on Tip Ship. Fakirs don't really want 4 coins at a cold step in this game, so I think they're going to be quite sad. I think they'll take it anyway, unless Worker Power's available, in which case they'll go for that. The engineers could have cold coins, because I don't think you want ship scoring. Maybe they get 10 ship? I let's go to placements. Let's go to placements. Let's just bet on this. So I think if I'm Alchemist, I'm going here and here. Engineers might get stuck if they go for F2 and D1, so I don't think they go for both. Giants can go E3 and then go temp boat if engineers are just on F2. Because I don't think Elks are going for it. And then they should be engineers there because they block temp ship. I don't like D2 here because I think, well, it depends. If D2 is with the leeches, D2 is with the leeches. But D2, I'd be worried about engineers going F2 and then taking E1 first move, and that makes the Giants game very shaky. So I think we're going E3, and then engineers are on F2, F3, Fakirs are on G5, Alchemists are on I5. I think engineers want to go H5, but then they don't really connect. They could also go B5, but then there's not really any neighbors over there. So, what does that mean for Giants' response? I don't love H4, because I think Fakirs are going to fly to H3. They might like buy a priest to secure that, because it's a very good area for them to get to. Oh, this is messy. I like that. I think we want C3. Maybe we go B3 as Elks, because I think Fakirs have more important things to do than dig C4. Although B3, it's not actually all that much leech. I think the main thing B3 does is it drags people up to the north. And I don't think we want that as Elks. Because the north looks less messy than the south. And I'd rather the other 3 fight. Although, Elks in 4th seat, this might be a time when I'd rather have the 1st seat. Like, I'd rather place, like, both dwellings really early so that I can, like, pull people where I want them on the map, almost. The Giants are definitely happy to be acting after engineers, because they can block the tip ship, which is definitely the quickest way to secure those hexes. I don't think Fakirs are very. Fakirs gets such a bad bonus card. but they might get some. They might get a. Like, if they can single dig. Okay, so if Fakirs can single dig. Where is it? If Fakirs can single dig h4 and then build h3, that's a super strong start. If Fakirs get this, I think. What happened? My page is very glitchy for some reason. Is it gonna sort itself out? What is this glitch? Ah, BGA. What are we doing? I think it's something to do with scrolling. Well, I can still click the giants, but this looks absolutely horrendous. I don't know if people can see this on the screen, but this looks horrible. It's like I've got a trail of my mouse, and I bring like a screen up, and oh god, alright, this looks ugly. I don't want to bid the giants. Why am I clicking? Oh, I fixed itself. Okay, that's good. So, I think Fakirs are probably the best at this price, although giants are not that bad. I think it's elks. They ought to chump pretty hard, because both it's Archipelagos, there's lots of leech, but also just the points are not the greatest, and I think Nearwork, it's not safe, but engineers have a lot of problems trying to build structures this game. And giants are sandwiched, and fakirs also, I think, are going to have some problems. I think I just want to put the fakirs. I always want fakirs, but here I think they're good. I don't just want to play the fakirs. So they probably get cult coins. Well, cult coins can just be so awkward. It could be really good if you get a cult spade off it, but I feel like who wants single dig? Engineers probably want the double dig. Elks probably don't. But maybe they do. So Trading Post, it's hard to evaluate this track for engineers because Trading Post, I mean, they can go like Sank, Temple, Dwellings, and then spam the Trading Post rounds. It's not really the ideal engineer's build order though. So I'm not convinced about it. And it's going to make their economy pretty rough. They're going to have no coins. Assuming they take standard engineer's favoritised. Oh, this guy also wants the Fakirs. Stay off my Fakirs. I'm going to bid them down like 3 points. It's the psychological intimidation. He's not going to bid the Fakirs again, because I've bid them down 3 points. I also don't think Giants are that much. Giants. Hit temp. Okay, Giants are pretty bad. Because they get nothing off this track, and there's no big building tile for them. No, it didn't work. He's still bidding the Fakirs. That's disappointing. Although, I think these early rounds are pretty awkward for everyone. This whole game is pretty rough for everyone, I think. Fakirs. I think Fakirs, everyone gets a lot of leech. Okay, so are giants likely to be on? Well, I mean, it could be both giants on H4, but it could also be. I think giants go tempship here. I think that's likely. There are places people could go that would make giants not want tempship, but I think if I'm giants, I'm tempship. So if we assume giants are on tempship, that means Fakirs are getting worker power, which is immediately so much better for them. That also means engineers are getting cult coins, which means in turn engineers. Wait, maybe if wait, I think he's getting double. Hang on, hang on. So Giants on temp ship to get to this. Fakirs go worker power. Engis go cult coins. Now that Engis are on cult coins, that means that they can get this cult spade if they go Earth 1, Earth 2, double temp, which I think looks pretty strong. In that case, they're probably not interested in double deck. So that would mean Fakirs get it. Because Giants need workers after they took temp ship. Alchemists probably just want to get to their 2 shipping quite quickly. Oh, okay, that would be pretty crazy. Another potential option is Giants go work power, and then I feel really sad. Maybe engineers did this option. So in that case, we are getting. What are we getting? We're getting cult coins. Cult coins is worse. Yeah. Cult coins. It gives us options with the Priest of Fire, but I don't think we're getting the Priest of Fire. I need to go like Temple Fire 1, Halt Step Pass. It really commits us to Priest of Fire line. Which I don't think we want here. I kind of feel like I should take the Giants at these points, but looking at the game, I just don't think we score anything. I think Giants kind of just lose. I really should have not put Giants in. I normally like a sandwich, but I like a mega sandwich. I think this is a situation where I was just like, oh, sandwich red, and I just felt like a sandwich. But this is like extra awful because with the way that the setup is, you just aren't making many points as giants. Basically, regardless of what you do, and that's pretty rough. So um, more fakirs, more alchemists. I think more fakirs. We are kind of getting to the point where Engis are back to okay. I would think. No, give me fakirs. I can see like a game plans for. Oh, okay, wow. Okay, Aslan's actually pretty good at Sandwich Red. I've seen some pretty solid games from Aslan with things like Red and an Ugly Sandwich. I think maybe we don't want to place G5 first. I think we almost certainly want to place G5, but I really want to get Giants not on H4. So we're going to go C3 first. Because everyone being in the north, it looks a lot friendlier for Fakirs than everyone being in the south. Okay, so Aslan goes D2, which I think is a blunder. I would almost certainly just not want to be in that area at all, honestly. He probably follows us up with B4, because H4 looks like a good way to get stuck, and with no Alks on I5, it doesn't seem great, but it gets in my way. So I also would really want him to not place there. Maybe I am biased into thinking that he's not going to place there because I don't want him to. So Alks also went B3, and it just placed H5 first on it. Alright, nice. So our connection is pretty rough. We might just be abandoning C3. However, there are also some other options. So there's 3 flight and connecting through this way. There's 3 flight to here, 2 flight, 2 flight, 2, 1, oh no, 3 flight. So 3 flight is pretty strong for Fakirs on this map. Oh, interesting. I thought he would go F2 and take E3. So now we might be back to the Giants' temp ship. Although, with how it's looking, I don't think Giants need to temp ship anymore. Yeah, Giants don't need to temp ship, but they maybe it's still worth a dwelling. It's like somewhere in between. Okay, actually, Elks just took work power. What? Wait, no, that wasn't. I didn't agree to that. Um. Okay. If we get priest, I'll definitely take it. If we get priest, that's strong. Fuck. Back to cult coins. But now fucking Aslan takes priest to fire, so there's not much value out of cult coins. Yes. Yeah, the cult step's kind of useless, but everything else is more useless. The cult step can go on air. And it seems really weird. But I think that's what we're doing. Alright. I don't get a dig. I need to just roll with it. This is not like the last game. The last game we got maybe the best luck in deciding places possible. This is some of the worst luck I feel like I could get. Alright, so hopefully giants upgrade next to us. Okay, they take workers. Oh wait, maybe they're using priest for shipping. That would be back to looking pretty good. Maybe Elks want to build a TP next to me. Next to my TP. And give me the leech for that single dig. That would be quite nice, Elks. I think they want to do that. Okay, I think that's pretty expected. Sorry. I think Tier 2 first. Because they're going double econ with this thing for sure. I've already committed my sick. Okay. I guess. Wait. When did I get a leech? Oh, I got one from year 2. Alright, so 5 power priest, right? 5 power priest? It's probably not 5 power priest, to be honest. It's probably not the 5 power priest. I uh, I want to do a 5 power priest. I just want to, you know? So then we do the 5 power priest to secure 10 promise extra fire step, because that extra fire step is going to be a lot of value. Because it means are an even number instead of an odd number, so we get probably just an extra worker and 4 power. temple? Probably just jumping here. Let's be honest. Nishi is a bit of a chump. Okay. I think this is somewhat. So, it's not amazing resources, but it's a good map. We'll get tons of workers coming in here. That should pay for a lot. As well as all this power that we're getting from it too. So we're gonna need hopefully Elk. Okay, Elk's took Earth 2. So that's pretty cool. I think I was going Earth 2 as well if I was on B3, but I was probably gonna go F3, E7, and Earth 1. Oh, honestly, F3 is safe. Maybe it's like G8. No, I don't think so. 3's leech, leech, leech. So it would be lovely if Fushimichi passed, because then I'd get like word of power instead of like TP scoring, I think is what I'm gonna end up taking. But TP scoring's not that bad. Giants are gonna have nowhere to go soon. So they have A4, A3, and then the bridge. They can build on E3. They have a priest. Okay, so they could. I like bridge E. Oh no, bridge E3 is a problem because you've used a bridge. I mean, maybe engineer's gonna be nice and just not connect. Well, he probably beat them, I guess. That's all good. Please take behind scored. Thank you. It's very nice. Alright, keep scoring, so I should get a secure H4 and then Sang Fire 1 and then Priest to Fire. So that'll be 3 from the work because that'll leave us with 7 workers. Oh, that's really nice. And we'll also get an income net round 3 at the end of round 3 of 7 coins from the Cult Lord and also Fire 1. And then 12 power at the end of round 4 from Air 2 and all of that stuff. So that'll set us up really nicely to hit these TP rounds. I think we're skipping. We're definitely skipping one of the scoring phases. I think we're probably skipping one of them. Even though it's the 4 TPs. Although we could make an argument for a bit more of a tall, maybe 3-town Fakirs line. And in such a game, we might consider skipping Earth. Priest to Earth, that'll get them a cult state. I don't know if it's going to go on G6 or C5. Oh, right, C5 is actually really nice. But if Giant? No, Giants don't pass before him. would have liked to be in a position to get quite a lot of cult points here as Fakirs. But there's 3 priests sent to the cults already. So that prospect's not amazing. Oh no, it's doing the thing again. Alright, hopefully that's not too annoying. Yeah, will eventually sort itself out if I refresh overlay. I'm just gonna keep my mouse in the bottom of the page. So I think we go single dig first move, although engineers... Oh no, it's a little bit that's good. Engineers don't have any digging capabilities just yet. Alks are the only other one that could be interested in a single dick, but I think they want the workers to go for their stronghold, and maybe their sanctuary too. We go for G6 because giants passed quickly. I see. The priest of water. There's no threat to priest of fire, but I kind of don't want to burn. I think I've been convinced priest to not burn. I don't think anyone's taking the single dig. I think giants are taking this, which will mean elves don't have anywhere to single dig. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. So then elves probably take workers, or maybe the priest. I think probably workers. Elves just set another priest to fire. Fear. And Indians can't afford to dig. They for some reason spend 3 workers digging H4 to grey like a lunatic. I will just double dig it. And honestly, that doesn't really even hurt me that much. Likewise, the thing about single dig, I can just double dig. But that would be pretty awful for them because they'd have to just dig a random hex to a random color. What was that? I don't think I. Yeah, I don't have a use for the second spade aside from just digging someone. So I'd rather save up power, potentially get coins action or something similar. We'll be down to 7 coins remaining, which is not a ton, but I think it's enough. I do like how this game really encourages you to get 3 flight as Fakirs. Because it lets you get out this way, lets you get out this way, lets you connect the set to the set. So, yeah, every yellow is connected with 3 flight. He's probably taking my coins action, which I'll be a little sad about, but nothing too sad. I think we just pass on to the priest. We have a relatively quiet round. We have plenty of econ favors. A fair number of hexes. Online scoring is not really grimmy points. I think a priest is a little bit better. I have 4 priests to go into round 3, so I need a shuffle. Oh, sorry, 4 priests to go into round 4, so I need a shuffle. In round 4, I don't need the flight town, actually, potentially. I probably want flight town. Oh, flight towns. Our passing's been pretty bad, and it's also Fakirs, so I feel like this game probably shouldn't be the greatest, but no one else's game looks very good either. Alchemists obviously have a good economy, they've got their priest set up. They can take Earth 1. Okay, that looks pretty strong. Giants are passing on to something. They're not ready to take Earth 1, so we should get it. Don't think they want Water 1 or anything this game. Well, I mean, I'll take Water 1 in like round 5, but I don't think it's going to stick around. Elks are really committing to the. Well, I guess they don't really have anywhere else to go. Elks do have a lot of town bombs, so on this map. So they could potentially get smashed on B2. Or many other things. They also might just sank. I think they sank here, right? That's kind of good. It means they've used all their best structures for towning. Okay, no, one second. No, I think it's probably worth it. I mean, giants want this cold speed. I think. I think I still should have sent Priest to Fire, honestly. It's a lot less of an investment. So yeah, I might. There's a chance NGs will leave the coins one round to secure Earth 1, although they could also sack. It isn't a temple round, which is a little bit sad, but if it's saving them 3 coins, that could be worth it. So there's a chance NGs do that. Oh, can I take this? Yes, yeah, definitely. If I can take it, I want it. So I think the reason for the sack is that I think they got the leech that they really do want Earth 1 this game. And if they want Earth 1 this game, I think they're gonna need a sank for it. And if they're gonna sank, they may as well build in a run that gets them 5 points instead of round 3. And I also think a sank in a place that's a very sketchy town is maybe better than a second temple in a place that's definitely not a town. Because, I mean, I guess the argument for saving the sank would be you could build a third temple and then upgrade it to the sank to make your town. I'm just gonna rush Earth 1, build my dwelling. Oh, he wants the priest. Why do you want the priest? Okay, so I'll get Earth 1 with. Maybe I don't want what? It's still kind of ugly for them to take care, even. But they at least get it with another temple. Maybe it's triple temple alchemists. Surely that's a good move. I don't think giants are upgrading here. I don't think Engie's giving me leech, so I think we actually want to be power capped here, so that we only take a 2-for-1 from alchemists. There we are, upgrading the north, as expected. So maybe it's if we pass first, that will be a pretty strong game plan, I believe. However, that is a decently sized if. Kind of don't think Giant should have taken the priest. I would have liked to see him just rush for F1. Force Elks to go for a sanctuary. That's fine. I'm not sure what leech we're getting anymore, so maybe I want to be more open to getting a bigger leech. I think I do now. We might be making 47 points next round. What is that, 83? I don't think I want. I can convert one. I don't think that's worth it. And then we'll have no flex for leech next round if we don't get any leech this round. Not sure if that was a good play or not. There's a big connection. I wonder whether it might be worth not. Oh no, C3 was so much free leech. I think that's got to be worth. We'll see. It is -1 structure. It's pretty rough. Where's he going? D3? Yeah, Giants might start messing with my hexes. It's tricky. Don't know what I think about this game, this position. Feel like it's maybe the best that we. What's our plan? Our plan was double econ and then get all this. So I don't know if you saw. I saw you in the spectators for a while, but I don't know if you saw me do a 5-power priest to fire in round 1 to beat giants to the 3 spot. So the plan was basically just get all these cult rewards, even though the start's a bit awkward. But now we have double econ and Earth 1. And I'm pretty happy with that. And on dwelling scoring. So it'll be a ton of points in this dwellings round. And then decent cold position, but then probably no water 1. So not going to be very much points off these trading post rounds at all. And network's a bit awkward. I don't think I've played Fakirs specifically on this map before, and I didn't realize quite how it's pretty cool that it really reinforces them to get to 3 flight. Obviously, you'll know this because I imagine that was intentional. Like, 3 flight lets them bridge here from, like, my sanctuary area to I7. It lets them go from H8, or like the yellows down in the south to the more northern of the island yellows. And then it also lets them go from the B6 in the north to the C3 area in the north. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to go for the stronghold and try to connect and play a really networky game, or whether I'm going to go 2 flight and try to dig F1. Well, I can try to supplement these stuff with digs. Like, I'm gonna go I6 now, I think. Because I don't want to build the stronghold before. H3, I5. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So I don't want to build the stronghold before I build this area, but I do potentially want to go for the stronghold at some point. I don't want to take another flight town, that's for sure. And I'm gonna try to get to these more contested hexes decently quickly, because Elks will have their digs up soon. Although Elks also have 10 points, so... They might beat me to H8. So I guess the yeah, the early pass to secure C5. I think I wasn't sure. It's definitely bad for Elks, because obviously C5 would be really nice for them. I don't know quite how good it was for them, because they lose a dwelling, but they get some. Because otherwise they need at least one more dig to get out. So if they want to connect, I think they probably just make less towns if they need to spend another dig. Although they could also abandon connection, which isn't that crazy given they're in a sandwich. Although it also means actually that they're not interested in C6, because I think otherwise they might go B5, C6. So engineers still have ways to connect to this game. I'm also going to need to watch out. I don't know if Alchemists want to dig H8. If they do want to dig H8, I probably don't want to take Flight Town here. So I'm tempted to take a stall action. Maybe I want to fly to I2. Because I don't think I11 is at risk. I think that's what I want. Although Elks can still just also do a stall action. That wasn't the double deck. Okay, that's good. I agree they won't spend their decks on two, but I'm just nervous. And also B2's pretty safe. Giants don't have a ton of digs at their disposal. I don't have a ton of digs at my disposal. Okay, what's the water one situation? Because I kind of just assumed I was never getting that, but no one's got great tempo on it. I mean, they probably won't at this round. Actually, maybe I want to have a quick round and pass into the. Well, I'm already having a sort of quick. So it's a good time for them to build B2 because can't. I don't get anything from a free leech. I need to. I think I'll turn on automatically decline because I might forget that I can't take leech with all my power and come to. They brought a priest. I think I still. I think it's a slight risk, but I think I'll go flight town. But if they go H8, it's no real reason. That makes the flight town really awful. I think they probably won't. So, if they go H8, I could go for the stronghold to try to make this flight town work. But now, if they've already taken one hex, it's to say they're not just gonna dig B6. Something similar. Yeah. Well, they do it. Okay. And I can't, like, take their water one to spite them or anything, because I already got the sanctuary. And Jamin's also early past. Yeah. Early pass onto. Yeah. TP tile. So it's probably priest. So I could take H8 early next round. It's still a pretty good hex, but it's not amazing. Could also go B6, B5. which does give you the most hexes, but they're all at risk. Well, B6 is no risk, but then D4 is at risk. So I think some makes it so much economy. Giants also had a way they could have beaten Elks to Earth 1. I'm very sad they didn't do that. Or at least, no, they couldn't have. But they could have at least forced Elks to build the sanctuary. Whereas this way their economy is just way too good. I still want to need these aren't. Maybe we can set up another town over here. With Cotsbade. But Elks can also reach G2 and come down and try to grief it. But that probably wouldn't be a very good move for them, because they need their structures for making their own towns, I believe. The main thing I'm sad about is that they are able to, like, I don't know if I should have, like, assumed they would take H8. I'm really annoyed that I took Flight Town. Because with a 8-point town, this game's, like, still really good. Yeah, I think I'm probably winning with an 8-point town. Because this is just now really rough. Because 4 points, and obviously the cop steps a spade, and more cop. Oh, okay, fine. I'll decline that pound. It's fine. Yeah, now, okay, you just take 2 keys, so I don't think I would have taken 2 keys. Just taken 1 step. I need to decide if I want a spade. I don't think I do. With how my resources look. Kind of need the spade though. Yes, that's probably worth it actually. That's really annoying. One state would have been so good. I'm losing like 3 steps up the water column because I'm sending a priest that would have gone to water to air because I need the cold spade. So there's 3 steps up the water column and then a step up earth and a step up fire and 4 points. Although I get connection. Although God, people are gonna let NGs connect, which is so dumb. I think I'm just gonna let them connect. Well, Elks blocked me, so they should block NGs too, right? Surely that's how it works. Um, no, it's my turn. BJ is just dumb and hasn't told me. I don't know, he actually is thinking about the leech. Yeah, probably need it. It's quite annoying. I'd rather not send that priest. Yeah, and I've got like a solid 30 points on everyone, but I still feel like this could be a fourth. Even with like 30-point edge on everyone. Maybe they're just not going to score. I mean, they don't have huge points. I need to focus on this game. Trading post. Don't want to spend power. Oh, yay, we let engineers connect. Why on earth would you do that? I guess I could block ship scoring. I think I do. That's quite a good block. I don't know who I'm blocking, but they all. Someone's losing 9 points. And it also potentially makes them spend extra resources trying to stall. And only lose a worker, which I don't need. My coins are bad. So I need like a bunch more coins. Probably the double dig. If I got the leech for the double dig, I could do it at the coins town. Actually, no, I don't really want to do it at the coins town. Because I need the coins before the town. So I think I'm more likely to try to do it at the power town. So that would be convert 6. Ugh, I need to convert. Okay. 6 powder coins. And then get 4 more power. So I need 5 power. And I can't use priests. But it is a TP round, which generally generates more power. Think. Okay, I'm getting 2 from this. I don't think they want fire 2, so I have a big leech. That's probably every. Oh no, but I can't double dig after the town because I need both things for the town. Well, it still works. I convert 2 powder coins. Oh, but I also need. Okay, this is probably just impossible. Because the flight needs to be there. So the only thing that I'm actually. Because I don't have a priest spare either. So the only thing that. Okay, so I think. Skip the last dwelling. TP. Okay, so I blocked giants. That's pretty good, because I think I can beat giants now. So 35 point. Maybe this game's solid. Because 35 points is quite. Wait, I also have two towns coming, but they don't have a ton more TPs. Hey, maybe Ox are just completely out of points. Is that crazy? So 6 and 6. These be workers, so I need 3 coins. Still a bit of a big ask. Maybe just buy coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5. Can't do it with a dig upgrade. I should just buy coins. It also blocks giants off coins. Okay, but giants want the bridge. Which means Ingies now need to spend 2 workers on a bridge. Okay, they have 10 workers. That doesn't mean the case. So if I got the double dig now, I can get 3 power from my priest. It's just expensive. Yeah, I kind of just need engineers to build next to me. Okay, they're gonna fight for the cult at least. I can get single dig, definitely. Maybe I can go workers action upgrade digs. So that's 6, 6, 2. And then maybe I'll just say an 11-point town. So that's 14 plus 11 plus 97. 1, 111, 122, and then an 8-point. Okay, that's pretty bad. That's 130. There's got to be a better line then. Somewhere. Don't know if there is. Okay, on the plus side, 3 water cold steps wouldn't have been that big. But 4 pure points would have been huge. Oh, I would have had giants on there. Okay, well, maybe we give up on the town. We still have giants on network. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. That's an option. It's not entirely awful. Although, no, I don't think we do have giants on network. We just tie them. Yes. Oh, I need to lose a point too. That makes it even more annoying. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Okay, so a three. Elks have. I don't even really want to map this out. Um, I tell you what. Okay, well, the dig is the same as the workers actually, so if I get single digs. Oh, actually, just kind of out of space. When did that happen? They can double dig, but they need. Okay, wait, I'm sure they've been EGs, right? They actually. The game suddenly looks really bad. Giants are making no more points this game, aside from their town. And then they'll have network on me, but maybe not by that much. Maybe they've got 12 though? 12 would suck. And then Colts, they might have 2 or maybe 4. Depends on the town. Oh, they have bad hits. Huh. I don't think it really matters, but see it. Okay, okay, wait. I already took the dig. Shit. I've installed, but I didn't have any more stalls. Okay, I can't fill that. So it's probably upgrade digging, looking at the resources. Other options just mean that I need to take a worse town. So that is about 122 and then a town, basically. That's not very good. Okay, so if they get a dwelling, that's like 5 points. But a TP, which is surely cheaper, is 8 points. Right? So surely that's what they're gonna do. Okay, so now I can get my redemption at this 8-point town. Which I want. I would like that, I think. Because it's potentially 3 cults where that step matters. So compared to the 9-point priest town, yeah, I think it's better. Alright, so please tell me we are stealing some of these high point towns from the Alchemists. Giants can take 1. NGs can't. Okay, so Alks get like a priest or something. So Alks, I'm gonna say 20, 29. So that's 87, 90. 98. 98's a lot. Why are you not towning? You're gonna just not get a tap. Good. Okay, I guess they can still get the tap. Okay, so 98 and then 18. Yeah, no, surely they have me because I think they have me on Colts. Do they? This evens out and then 4 compared to the. Okay. Um, if I get 3 network points, maybe. Did I count the town? I did count the town. Um, okay, so giants just have a town. They don't have year 1 or anything. No? Okay. I think I have giants. NGs have. Do they have more points than else? But then only 6 on me for network. They need to get to 112. There's not really 30, right? 8 plus 8 plus 6. That means they're 8 short of 30. Colts are pretty even. I think they'll have 8 on me on Colts. They can have a bit on me, but I don't think they have 8. They. I'm gonna assume they get a dwelling. So that's another 3. But maybe they just fight cults? I can hope they just fight cults. Okay, they got a priest town. That means they don't need to see. Oh, temple. Huge potentially, right? Yeah. Sure. Okay. Okay, getting network. So that's big versus Elks. Oh, this is tight. Um, but it does lose me some on cults, I believe. Um, so giants can send a priest to the cults, or they could just upgrade shipping. Surely that's more shipping. Yeah, they got a ship. Come on, it's like surely you don't want to take a point away from me on the cults when you could ship for 4 points. Okay, but actually it's pretty even because he gets 2 resource points if he doesn't ship, and then 2 points for the priest to cult. So, well, no, it's only even versus me. So ship is probably technically a better move. And you need to ship. Power? Yeah, I can sort of blame you for the flight town, but nah, I think I was probably just gonna take it anyway. Okay, so second? These guys are, well, 90, 10. Okay, they're close, but I don't think they're there. So, oh, had to build a dwelling? Why did they build a dwelling? So they're 97 and then 18, so they need to have 3 on me on the cult tracks. I have 3, so now they need 6. They have 4, so now they need 2. And then they have 7, so now they're up 5. Okay, so I lose by 1. Fuck. This Aslan. Oh my god, that's painful. Oh wait, I'm getting network. Okay, so do I still have it? Okay, not sure, but ugh. That was a much more gross game. The game I streamed earlier was like pure fun. It was like I just got like the most insane opening of all time, and then I could do whatever the hell I wanted and still get like 170. So I made 4 town nomads and didn't connect. Whereas this game was like a fight, and I think I played pretty badly, but I think it ended up being enough? Question mark. No, I would have tied him anyway, but I get 3 networks, so I beat him fully. Wow, all of them sketchy. Let's take a look at the stats. Fushi was very, very, very slow. 40 minutes. Got like no points, but that's fine. Yeah, that's nice to see Fakirs win without getting East, even though I felt like this was mostly just everyone else fighting. I think. Yeah, I think I only won because everyone else sort of fought quite a lot too. Like, they did attack me, but mostly I think everyone else's games just ended up not just everyone else's games are really weak too. I don't think 133 is normally going to be a winning score this season. My is this my other game? Yeah, this was my other game. Like 179, 159, 153. This was like really high scoring. I mean, obviously there was one player that wasn't as strong, which potentially increased the scores quite a lot, but I still think Okay, so Flight Town maybe wasn't quite so, because it meant that I could secure F1, which, although at the time I was securing it for connection, it was quite important for this town, and I think NGs would have actually gone for it if I didn't secure it. So maybe I needed this Flight Town to get this second town. Although I still think Colt Town would have been like I probably win by like it's definitely more comfortable. It's like 7 or 8 points win, I think. But maybe it wasn't quite so bad. I think that's mostly all there was to this game. Uh, very messy, but taking C5 and E3, yeah. I don't think there's much else to say on the stream, but I will keep chatting with